The beginning of the potty storage plus the for now science storage has begun. I need some more of those medical thingies though. Really, I need to put some more of those in there. I don't know where they are. I presume there's a whole bunch of, probably in one of the other rooms, but we'll deal with that later. Why am I sorting these? I need to sort these shelves. It's fine. We'll leave this box here a bit longer for any organs that decide to spew out of this. But otherwise, this bit's done. So in that case, we need to move on to... What an interesting bit of industrial architecture there. We need to move on to... What does that say over there? There's the wet floor signs. There you go. We'll go in here then. We'll go in here and we'll try to clear this goddamn mess out. And work our way off into here. Once these rooms are done, then I'll be a bit more happy about lasering in this sort of central area through here. These bits in here. I just don't want any overburn anywhere. Circuit board, annoying, pain in the bum. Have I got any flares in here that I can use to burn up some of this stuff? I can't. There's loads out there. There's loads out in this other area. What I'll do is I'll carry this out here. And we'll bring out, oh for goodness sake, we'll bring a flare back with ourselves. Yeah. Also, I really need to check. Is this now sorted? Yeah, the laser burn's gone from in here. The dirt's gone from in here as well. There we go. Good, looking quite nice, isn't it? Looking quite neat. Quite neat and tidy. Progress is being made. We'll worry about more about the... is he in here? Yeah, I need another box, don't I? I'm looking for the box that isn't there, because obviously... I just took the bin to the thing. Never mind. No! Too soon! Too soon! I had it. I must have bashed it. It's fine. Do cans melt? I can't remember. I think they might do. Oh, I did it. Then you dropped the PID in there. Back to the familiar old. It's dropping things in here. It's kind of nice actually. I quite enjoy doing it in pieces like this because it gives you a bit of variety in what you're doing. You're not, you know what it's like when you get to the level when you start to get towards the end, and usually the boxes haven't been stacked yet, and therefore you're for a long time you're just doing nothing but stacking boxes. You know, but now I'm mixing up a bit more between what I'm actually doing. That just yeah, breaks up the job a little bit, gives you a bit of variety. And breaking any job into pieces is always better anyway. Right, so, oh, dynamite. That's not good. Well, it's good that I spotted it, I guess. Let's just get all this crap into here as quickly as possible. There you go. I'm sure this flare's going to go off before long, but we'll see what else we can chuck in here to burn. Do the cards burn? That's a toilet. I don't know. Maybe they do. Oh, never mind. We'll never know now. Put you here for now. I know you've got a proper storage place. It's good to know anyway. If I'd have been looking around properly, I'd have realised before. What is that? Oh, I'm grabbing a box on the other side of here. I wonder what it was. It was lighting up strangely. Couldn't work out what it is. Right, okay. Let's get Messy Boy out of the way as quickly as possible. And yeah, bang your head on the floor. Why not? Make a big old mess as we go through. What we can do though is this efficiency. We'll see. There's another room following on from this one, so we'll check to see if there's any more bodies in there to get on with. That's an empty bucket. Do I have another bucket? I can't remember anymore. Another few bodies. Okay, this is a bigger job than I thought, but I might as well just do the bodies now, just to save on the accompanying mess that's going to come out. I think we're at a point now where we can bring the PID bucket through, I think. Probably. Oh. It's been spat out casually on the floor. That is the problem with between saves. Weirdness. Weirdness from some of the resting objects. Get off the bucket. There we go, me. And I think for now, where should we leave you? Over here? Yeah, it's a good place as any. Hopefully I won't forget about you and chuck you in the furnace at a later point. Any graffiti? How bad is it in here? There's a bit of graffiti on the back. It's not terrible in here. Another flare would be nice, but that dynamite's making me paranoid. Do we have... Oh, we've got one... I can just see a hand sticking out over there. I think we've got one more body. I'm not feeling too bad about these guys bumping along the floor, though. It's not like the uncontrolled mess. And mostly it's not footprints, it's just on the walls. And not like the uncontrolled mess you get from... are you used up now, bucket? Yes, you are. From like not being able to avoid any mess. And just layers and layers of it. Ah! Coming through. I should really get some of these boxes out of here soon. And this toilet as well, because it will get rid of some of these issues of me accidentally spilling my bucket. There's a little tiny sign over there, it looks like. A tiny area. To be, there's your PID. Oh, nearly got it. Oh no, come on. And another body. Roberta. Spief. Here you go, Roberta. Were they not going to do gendered bodies at some point? No? Maybe I misremembered that. Thought they were. I mean, it is a... Sad enough, it is a bit of a risk, isn't it? Because nobody in the world... Am I going the right way? Is as well adjusted as you or I. You're just like clearing up imaginary mess, you know? That may sound weird to people if you said that. People who've never played the game before now are like, what the heck? What the heck? You do what in a game? Is that entertainment? Yeah, to us it is. We like the cleaning procedure, but there are weird and unhealthy people in the world who might like the idea of having a level in which lots of female people have been killed. Female people? Women have been killed. You know what I mean. I don't even want to talk about it really. It's an unpleasant subject, isn't it? But I imagine that's probably the reason why, as sad as it is, why they wouldn't make female gendered figures. There's a little... What is this? A fly? A spider? Go away, what are you doing? Is it like it's either a spider hanging down from my glasses, which just I haven't moved very much in a long time, or not even the ceiling, or it's a tiny annoying fly. How weird. Another light. Look at this. Look, another light in here. Right, how are we doing in here? We've got some Class 8 electronic devices, and manuals are on board, of course. No one puts manuals on board anymore. Do they? Do they generally do that? Isn't everything less like? Everything goes on digitally now. You get a bit of paper in your thing that you bought, and it says, "Find a manual online." But there we go. Right. How are we looking? Any flares in here that I can use? No. We've got Merlot Smith. This place. I'm getting the feeling of this last little room over there, where I need to. I'd impose a little order. Order, please. Order. That even might still be in the way as well. Impose a little bit of order before I constantly bump off things. There really are an awful lot of boxes in this level. I can see stacking might become a real problem later. I'm not sure. I just can see it coming, really. Let's get these things out of the way. Don't knock my bucket over, body. There we go. Also, the other thing I saw on the wiki is that, interesting, is that, I'm sure you know this already, but these boxes here, these crates, doesn't actually matter which way up they are when you stack them. I always thought all of them had to be the right way up. But apparently, no. Doesn't. Are you going to behave yourself? Looks like you are. At least you're not splashing blood on there. Yeah, apparently those the big metal boxes like that, the pale ones or the dark ones, doesn't matter. No. Which I guess you could say, why have a command that orientates them then? But I guess that's a global command. Oh my god. Get in there. But there you go. So if you're being a speedrunner, and I'm sure some people do that, some people probably even find that fun. I don't understand it personally. But if you are a speedrunner, I don't like doing anything quickly, then that could be a good way of saving some time. Right. Here we go. No, come on. We're doing so well. We're working well together, you and I, Vox. We were. There you go. I'm going to sacrifice you in the furnace. I'll do it. Can you believe it? What I can do as well, actually, some of these things, if I just chuck them here, that might be a good thing to do with it. I've got a spare flare I've got in here to dispose of some of this paper stuff. Acid. Okay, is there any graffiti in here? Yes, there is. Over there. If I get this out of here, I'll give it a quick more begins. Oh. Yeah, I am thinking about it. About just lugging all those barrels out of here right now. There we go. Oh, hold on. I remember before about damaging a box with some acid. I know the acid actually blew up in that one, didn't it? So that might not make a difference. Few chairs can probably stay in here, but I think I might have to, yeah, lug all these boxes out of here. Going back to books and presents again, something else I was thinking about after my comments earlier was something I haven't read for a very long time, and I thought I might give it a go again, because there's probably books in the shop right now, which is Dune. I have read some of the Dune massive books in the past, but I was really quite young when I read them. In fact, I doubt they've ever been out of print. It's not the sort of thing that goes out of print, is it? No, they've been going forever. Yeah, so obviously thinking about it again with the new film coming out, I do personally like the old film. As weird and strange as it is, I like it because it is weird and odd, much like the Dark Tower. It's a bizarre but interesting. Oops. Oh, that one's possessed. Okay, it's a bizarre and interesting take on the books. I know it's not accurate and lots of things are complained about from people, but that's okay. You can take it as a thing on its own, as a as something almost like, you know, like when you see these horror stories and it says inspired by actual events. Like, you know, that's about as tenuous as you can get, isn't it? Really, there's almost nothing's related to actual events, but you can get away with it by saying that kind of thing. Well, do the same thing with June, but then I thought that's actually a very different opinion to what I would normally say about film conversions, or the book conversions in the films. Oh, for goodness sake! Come on! Oh God, don't! No! Don't! Is it possible? You know what? Ah, that sorted you, didn't it? No, I'm stuck in here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I personally really enjoyed most of Fellowship of the Ring, and then had very mixed opinions about the rest of them. I mentioned, of course, the Dark Tower. Of course, that was one I absolutely hated the conversion of, because you shouldn't let people do things that they don't know what they're talking about. But for a start, it's not something that can become a normal film. The book, if you haven't read it, read it again. Just read The Gunslinger first, that one again from there, and tell me after you've read it that you would expect, after the death of a young child, the first death of a young child, that would ever be put on television. You know, the graphic nature of what happens there. I won't spoil it in case you. Maybe you do know. I don't know. I won't say anything more about it in case you want to read it and go for that surprise yourself. It's a very graphic book in many ways, and there's many sexual aspects as there are in most Stephen King things, and I guess in most good horrors. I thought, this is never going to end up in a film like this. So they did some god awful take on it, and I hated it. And again, it's generally the rule that I'm not going to enjoy anything Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that you turn from a book into a film. I mean, it's just the internal monologues and everything else in it. I guess, okay, well, maybe not all books like that. Maybe not all books survive on the internal monologues and thoughts of a character. Maybe there are plenty of stories out there, maybe even classic ones, that can do that. You can get away with not having that part in there. But you know, the first Dune, they actually did that. They had the thoughts of the characters being translated on screen. You know, like the dreadful version of the first Blade Runner, where, well, one of the early versions of the Blade Runner, where they added a very bored voiceover by Harrison Ford to explain what was going on, because people in general, as far as film executives are concerned, are too goddamn stupid to work things out for themselves. So, you know, and in the original Dune, in the original film version of Dune, they gave characters internal voices, monologues to understand what was going on, and it was terrible. It was uncomfortable. It didn't really work properly. But what am I doing? Leave these here? No, I want to move them out because of the laser. I don't want any risk of the laser lasering the wrong thing. What is that I'm bashing? One of those round boxes. Okay. Oops. Where's my bucket? As I say, maybe there are some films that you can. Where's my other? Don't I have a clean bucket here somewhere? Maybe I've buried it somewhere, or it's not clean anymore. Maybe I just took it back when I was talking to you. I don't know. I'm only half concentrating when I'm talking to you, which is where a lot of the problems lie. Not your fault, my fault. Small brain, small smooth brain. That's the problem. Yeah. So as I said, maybe there are films that you don't have to have that internal monologue. I mean, people didn't like the new Blade Runner. Personally, I really enjoyed it because it felt the world spoke to me. I like cyberpunky stuff, and it was it gave me that miserable view of the future. altered carbon as well and things like that. I mean, I've never actually... I've read the later books by the author of Altered Carbon, which was originally a story. But having read those, I've not read the original one, Altered Carbon. I get the feeling that the Netflix series... Amazon or Netflix? Netflix series, I think. Probably made great latitude in what it would show and what it wouldn't show as well. Because, again, there's internal dialogue going on, which you can probably get away with, and also quite graphic stuff happening that I would imagine would not translate well even onto the more free and easy nature of Netflix. Did that yet? No, not yet. Another lot. You've been very generous with the lights here. Not with the chairs, though. I hate the chairs. They're awful chairs. They are a terrible design. What have I done with the laser? No, I need some acid. Oh, I need some acid. Did I not see like a stack of acid somewhere that I thought was like, that's more acid than anyone would ever need? In here, maybe? There's one right down the... Oh, there's one on the floor there, look. Did I not see one here? I thought I saw an acid on the floor here. No? Maybe I saw the glow of something and it wasn't actually there. It was like the glow of the bottle. Oh, it's just walking here. It's fine. Retreat out carefully.